Hello, friends. I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you today? How's life in your world? How's things where you are? I hope it's fantastic. Everything here is great ish. It's fine. You know, one of the things that I don't like doing ever is business stuff. Like I'm not a business person. I don't like being involved in it. But it's part of what I have to do as an adult. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean I won't, right? There's a difference there. I will do the business stuff that I have to do. I don't enjoy it. It's not my thing. And recently, I've had to deal with some business stuff that's not related to me or anything I've done, and it's really frustrating that on so many levels, federal, state, multi-state, whatever, there's just so many stupid hoops. I have to, well, at this point, it doesn't matter. This isn't going to affect me in any way, shape, or form. This is just a process. But there's some taxes due. Fine. Here's money. I have it. Take it. Nah, it doesn't work that way. Can't do that. You have to go to this Archaic website and sign up for this thing, and then we'll mail you a letter, and then we'll use that letter. You'll use information from that letter to verify who you are. Like, who gives a shit? Like, if I tell you, here's a tax number, here's an amount of money, just take the money. Is this the 70s? Like, what is the deal with, especially at the federal level? I feel like lately, I do a few things with, like my home loan is through the federal government. It was like some sort of redevelopment kind of thing through Department of Agriculture. So I have to go through their weird archaic system to make a house payment unless I want to go buy checks and write them a check. Like, I'm not doing that. So the only other option I have is to go to this super archaic website and every month enter in it's like the same information every month. I have to do it manually. There's no option for please just take this out on this date. Nah, there's none of that. And getting that set up was the same process 12 years ago as I'm going through right now, which is like, oh, you want to give us money? Yeah, we're not going to let you do that unless you have these 7 hoops jumped through and we mail you physical paper. Are you serious? Like, it would be one thing if I get like security sides of things. Like, I'm not going to let somebody say, hey, I'm this person, now give me all that person's information. Duh. That's not the case here. The case is literally, hey, I have this person's numbers, I have this identity, let me make a payment. If I go to a bank and say, here's a bank number, here's an account number, and here's a bunch of money, put this money in that account, nobody comes out and goes, well, I need you to verify that you own this account. Like, nobody cares. Obviously, that's not true. You can restrict your, whatever. You can set up restrictions on who can deposit into your accounts. But in general, most people don't do that. If I could just take an account number, go to the bank and put money in. They will just take it. Not a problem. Sure, put money in the account. No problem. Could that cause headaches down the road? Maybe, I guess. Like, paying to the wrong thing. Oops, now somebody has to sort that out. Now we're spending somebody's time, money, effort to figure that situation out. Sure. But in general, just let me pay the damn money. Why are we still doing things with paper? Like, I spoke to a woman a few minutes ago because this payment is due today. And apparently there's nothing I can do about that. Like, oh well, I guess we're going to be late and pay penalties. Because she said, we'll send you the thing. It takes 3 to 5 business days. She goes, when's the payment due? And I was like, today. And she goes, well, you can sign up and it might become active within minutes. You could call back and see if it's active and then we could initiate. And I'm like, seriously? I have to go to a website, fill out this information, and then I have to call you later to find out if it, like, you won't even email me if it's ready. I get waiting on the paper, sure, verify the physical address, that sort of stuff, where you're going to send your federal agents when whatever happens. I get that, but like, there's some weird antiquated processes in this country that I just simply don't understand. And this is the part of business that I don't like. It's that, like, you have to figure out the rules on your own because nobody's going to tell you. And if you don't figure them out, then you're going to jail because you did something wrong. And like, how? I mean, if I was to start a company right now selling whatever, do I have to immediately, like, I spent 10 grand of my own money to buy rags to sell, but now I have to spend 30 grand to hire a lawyer and an accountant and a tax professional and like to manage this because I can't figure out how to do this on my own because I don't know what rules I'm breaking, and that doesn't mean anything in the eyes of the law. It seems outrageous. This is the stuff that gets me, I just get real antsy about it. I don't like it. I don't like legal stuff at all. Like, I would rather, I'd rather pay somebody to handle it than do it myself, because I feel like, number one, I know me, and I know that I tend to forget or be dismissive and just be like, it's not due yet, and then wait to the last minute and then find out like this, I just simply can't do it today. Oh well, sucks to be you. That's the tough stuff. That's the tough part of business, that not just, I mean, like, business itself is tough, but my personality, that part of my personality makes it even more tough. And I think that I have to break through that at some point. It's been a hindrance for a long period of my life. When I get that like certified mail, and I get it in the mail, and I'm like, it just sits there for a couple of days before I have the like nerve to open it. And oftentimes it's been fine, like it's not an issue, but it's that anticipation of, what did I screw up and not know about? Now I have to fix this problem. That's the part that sucks. It's all good though. It really is. Like, I'm here complaining about like seriously non-issues. Like, it's not an issue to me personally or whatever. I'm just helping figure it out. And can't see it from my house. That's what I used to say when I was a mechanic and I messed somebody's car up. Can't see it from my house. I'll fix it tomorrow. Okay, enough of me being a downer. Thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends and wonderful people. I really appreciate you. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Today's 1,000 plus little things happy, successful people do differently. We are learning 10 habits you must quit to be happy. And number 8 is quit living in another time and place. The past is gone and the future isn't here yet. No matter how much time we spend thinking and lamenting about either, it doesn't change a thing. One of life's sharpest paradoxes is that our brightest future hinges on our ability to pay attention to what we're doing right now, today. Don't fantasize about being on vacation while at work, and don't worry about the work piling up on your desk when you're on vacation. Live for now. Notice the beauty unfolding around you. This is one that I have spent 30-something years of my life trying to fully envelop, and I think I've gotten there in the past probably 5 or 6 years. I think I've gotten really close to it, as close as maybe I can get in a modern world where business problems happen. And I can tell you it's extremely freeing to be just to allow things to happen and to be present for it and not worry about what I said or what I'm going to say. It's worth it. It's worth the work. It's worth all the time and effort I put into forcing that habit out of my head.